Hello everybody, welcome to another Saturday video. Not a lot planned this week, but we're going to get out and about. Just going to pop the cash exchange to see if there's any new trade-ins in there, any new collector's editions or anything like that, because I do have a few now and again. And I'm going to pop the Cardiff, not a game hunt or anything, just going to Cardiff for the day with the kids. So I'll do the pop into CEX and see what's there. But I do have a few parcels off eBay. I've got a little trade that I set up as well, so I'll show you that and explain that a bit better when I get back to the games room. But yeah, we're just going to pop the cash and exchange. I'll show you what pickups I get there, if I get any now, and then I'll show you the footage in Cardiff. So like I said, Cardiff's not going to be much. I'm trying to keep costs down at the minute. Got the gaming market next week, so we shall see. But yeah, excited for the gaming market, I'm not going to lie. Anyway, let's get into cash exchange. I'll show you if I get anything, and if not, we shall go to Cardiff. Ciao for now.
Cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains. I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things. Gonna make a fucking name, I just wanna be famous. But I don't want that cheap fame, no, I'm not that vain. I just wanna be greatness. 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 Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent. And it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots. If I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. That energy is like a poison, needs some antiseptic. Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking fight me. Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself.
That is cash exchange done. I got one game, technically two. The two games I wanted, I always check the prices against CEX. One was cheaper than CEX. CEX was £4 cheaper, so I left it, and then it did say it had it in stock in Cardiff, Laura's actually in Cardiff right now, so I rang her. She's near CX. Sorry, I'm out of breath, man. These hills are killing me. She's near CX, so she's going to grab me it. So it's a game I've never heard of. I'll show you anyway when I get back to the games room. It's a game I've never heard of. It looked a bit different, it intrigued me a bit, so I thought I'll have some of that. And I saved myself £4. So yeah, I'll show you when we get back. So I'm back from cash exchange, everyone, and I did pick up a game, like I said. So the game I picked up was John Wick Hex. Now, I've not played this game, but it sort of caught my eye a long time ago, and someone said it was good in my Discord. It's kind of gone off my radar. It's not a game you see all the time, and it's not something I think to look at. But when I was in cash exchange, I saw this, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to pick it up, and I'm going to give it a go. Paid £8 for this. It is £10. Like I said, I always check CEX because the prices can vary on some things. £8 this, £10 in CEX. Now, their pricing, I noticed they had, I think I mentioned in the video before, they had Jedi Survivor there for 20 quid, which is 12 in CEX, so it can work both ways. On this occasion, it was cheaper. However, the other game I was looking at wasn't. So, the other game in question was In Sound Mind. Now, I've never heard of this game. I know nothing about it. I'll put some like footage up of it because I've not even looked at any footage myself at this point. I just like the cover art and the back. It looked like a horror-y, weirdy type of game. So I had a bit of me written all over it. So I picked it up anyway. I'd look 10 quid. I thought that's a fair enough price. I'm going to grab it. Check CX and it is £6 in CX. So quick stock check. One in Cardiff. Laura was in Cardiff at the time, so I rang her. I said, anywhere near CEX, I am. Can you pick up a game for me? So she's grabbed it. It's currently with Laura. She'll take it home. I'm down there tomorrow night, so I'll grab it off her. So I'll show you that when I pick that up. However, £4 saving, and yeah, you can't beat it, can you? I always try and do, so that's £2 cheaper than CEX, and then CEX was £4 cheaper than cash exchange. So I could have spent £18 today in cash exchange and I've spent 14. So winner, winner, chicken dinner. But that's that for cash exchange. Nothing special, but 2 more games to add to the collection that I can get played. Whether I keep them or not is another thing. Obviously, I'm on a new purge. I'm only keeping games I love or games I got a bit of nostalgia for or mean something to me. So I may play them, I may trade them straight away, who knows. But who knows, I might even get the plats from because I'm on the platinum hunt as well, aren't I? So we'll have a look at that. But anyway, I have got some other bits to go through, but I will show you some quick footage of me when I'm in Cardiff. So that was Cardiff CEX, Cardiff St David's, if you want to. They do have the Roth store as well, which I should have popped to really on the way home, because as I was driving home, it was there on the left, but it was a bit late in the day. I probably should have left city centre a little bit earlier and popped in there. I haven't checked the stock. I don't know what's in there. Together, Cardiff St David's wasn't very good. I'm not going to lie. There's not a great deal of stuff. Like, for instance, Laura went there today. Not today, the other day. She wanted Little Nightmares 2 on the Switch. It showed that they had it. They didn't. It wasn't there. They also showed their Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 on the PS1. Retro Rob asked me to have a look at the condition of that for him. It was actually stickered wrong. It was Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 with Pro Skater 3 sticker on. So, yeah, it is what it is. The only standout things there was the SmackDown Collector's Edition kind of thing, which Brad in the Discord said is terrible to play, so leave it alone. Not something I'm into anyway. And the Mafia 3, which was pretty cool because you do get a vinyl and stuff, but I didn't enjoy that game. But I did have a really good purchase. I got this off eBay. Going off of the back of last week's video, it was probably, so obviously that went out Saturday. I think I probably snagged this Monday. It was something I was watching on eBay. It was in an auction and I managed to snipe it right at the end. And that is the Little Nightmares Collector's Edition. So this is the first game. So now I have the full set of these. And this one does, in fact, come with the comic, which I'm more than happy with. I know that's something small to not buy a game over, but when you're paying £80 for something, it's supposed to have it, and it's missing, it does kind of narc me a bit. It even says on the side that it should come with it. However, CEX take it without it for whatever reason. But yeah, happy to add that. I can't show you the rest because I took the game down to Laura's. I took it down last night because we were having a playthrough. This is why she wanted Little Nightmares too. She's playing Little Nightmares on the Switch. I'm playing it on the PlayStation. We're playing a game together. Having a bit of fun with it. So yeah, but I can assure you it was complete. It comes with the poster, it comes with the soundtrack, and it comes with the stickers. I couldn't find the stickers at first. I thought it was missing, but it wasn't. So the price I paid for that, so it was 80 quid in CEX. This was on an auction. It was on £52 something when I started watching it. There was about 4 days left, and it just didn't seem to move. The last, say, 10 minutes of the auction, I thought, right, I'll keep an eye on this. I completely forgot about it. I was on the phone. Laura, actually, I think I was on the phone to Laura. And I come off the phone, and I was like, damn, that Little Nightmares. So I quickly chucked it on, and there was like 10 seconds left of the auction, or 6 seconds. So I just chucked in 70 quid and hoped for the best. And I actually won it for £52.75, I believe, or something like that. I'll stick the price up here. Obviously, you've got to pay postage and whatnot, but this will be the complete price. Roughly 22 quid cheaper than CEX, so I am over the moon with that. And it's complete. I then have a parcel here. This is off another Yorkshireman. Wayne over there, or as some people like to call him, Barry, or whatever they call him nowadays. But last week's video, obviously I said about trading games in. I said I was going to trade in my Days Gone Steelbook because I have the collector's edition. He, straight on the phone, fair play to him, the video finished, he must have been 15 minutes. Do you still have that Days Gone thing? Would you be interested in selling me it? So I was like, yeah, of course, if you want it. How much do you want for it? And I was like, well, I don't know. I said, like, they go for like 20, 25. CX only going to give me 14, you know, maybe 15 quid or something. I was literally going to be walking out the door to go to CX at this point as well. So he caught me in the nick of time. And I can't open it because I forgot scissors and a knife again. I really need to buy a knife for this room. I wonder if I can get a cool, like, Metal Gear one or a Resident Evil or something. That'll be cool for the room, wouldn't it? Saying that, I could use my Leviathan axe, couldn't I? Anyway, long story short, he said, would you maybe be interested in doing a trade? And I was like, well, it depends what you got. Right, here we go, finally. And he showed me this, which I immediately said yes. It's something he's picked up along his travels. Not something he's really into or collects. And he knows that it's one of my favourite franchises, and I do collect little quirky bits and bobs. So let's get this open. Someone's been shopping in CEX, Wayne. It is the Vulcan Raven action figure from Metal Gear Solid. Now he does have his gun, so don't go saying he's missing his gun. Here is his Gatling gun and all his bits. Now, the issue with this is he did have this together, but he did say this has snapped off. So this needs gluing, but that just goes on the bottom there. So that's not a massive issue. I can glue that back on, strap it on his back, and then get him all mounted up, ready for battle. But yeah, I'm well happy with this. I've always loved the McFarlane toys. Obviously, they do a Resident Evil series and the Metal Gear series as well. I'm super stoked to actually add this to my collection. I'm not sure how it goes together. Bear with me and I will pop it together. Right, I'm somewhere close. I still haven't got it 100%, but I think it's something like that. Maybe this needs to go the other way, perhaps. Like so. I think it's something like that, if I'm honest, folks, but I could be wrong. Like I said, that needs gluing on. Something like that, I'm assuming, but that is ace. I love these figures. Like I said, McFarlane are up there with NECA for me. The Resident Evil and the Metal Gear Solid figures are like grails for me. To have all them boxed would be phenomenal. These are crazy money now. Like him on his own, obviously not broken. They're like 40 quid on eBay, 30, 40 quid. So for Wayne to offer me that as a trade, I just think just shows his generosity. I am well happy with that. But it may have opened a can of worms. That's all I'm going to say. But he also said, I'll throw in this. And it's Resident Evil 4 NECA figure. It's missing his little bits and bobs, but he's got no use for it. He asked if I wanted it, throw it in. I said yes. And then when he messaged me to say he posted it, he said he threw in this DVD, Resident Evil, Welcome to Raccoon City. Now, we all know this isn't a very good film. However, I'm a Resident Evil guy, aren't I? So, you know, I can't be any more made up. This, though, however, is like, it's my birthday. So as you're watching this, it's Saturday. It is actually my birthday. So this is like ultimately an early birthday present for me. So I am over the moon with that. Thank you so much for that, Wayne. That is up there for me. Honestly, I got to get this on the shelf somewhere, but this is up there. Really is. And keep into the Metal Gear theme. I did get something off Vinted. I had a few quid in my Vinted balance for where I've been selling stuff. I did draw the rest out and stick it in the game fund, but I did buy something. This is to help finish off a subset. And it is Metal Gear Solid Acid 2. Now, I've got Acid, obviously, needed to. Now, I was tempted to order them off eBay, but there's something that it comes with that I didn't know if they would come with, and that is the night vision goggles, the 3D goggles. So you do this, obviously. Let's open them up. They've been opened, so I'm not breaking the seal. Don't know what that bit of card's for. Oh, these aren't actually being used. These haven't been used. But yeah, it comes with the goggles, so a lot of them don't. And ones I've seen on eBay and Vinted and stuff don't. These ones did. This game is quite a pricey PSP game. It hovers around the 35 quid mark. I believe it's about 30, no, it's 25 in CX, this one. But on eBay and stuff, it hovers around 25. He had it for 30, I believe, or 35. And I had a notification to say, because I've been watching it a while, it'd been knocked down to 32. I made an offer of 25 and he accepted. And I'm happy to pay a few quid more just to know it's complete. It's got the manual, it's in really good condition, and it comes with the goggles. So, well happy with that. And last but not least, before we get on with stuff, I've got another parcel. This one's off Big Dave Chunga. So another YouTube channel to go and subscribe to or go check out. He hasn't been very active of late, so, you know, I'll have a word with him, see what he's playing at. But he said he found a few things on his travels. He said there's nothing much, but he just wanted to send them to me. So let's have a look. Oh my God. Dave, you little beauty. Metal Gear Solid 4 lanyard. Now, Dave, I need to ask, did you get this off Vinted? Because I seen one of these on Vinted and I favorited it and it was gone. I don't have my work ID with me, but my work ID, my lanyard is Umbrella Corporation one. So I can swap and change this around now. But Metal Gear Solid lanyard, that is absolutely sick. Guns of the Patriots. A lot of people didn't like that game. I thought it was fantastic. And what else do we have here? Make sure, because there's paper in here, I don't want to... Dave. This is... Hello, mate. Got these in a big bundle a while back. Or a while ago, sorry. Thought these bits would be more appreciated by you. Not sure if there's... It's ripped, mate. Have I ripped the flipping... I ripped some of the note out, haven't I? Like a knob. I ripped the centre of the note out. Not sure there's anything on the voucher. Ha ha ha. Game on. Dave Chungus. Now, this is a Metal Gear Solid gift card from Game. That is something you don't see every day. I'm sure I've seen one of these on Vinted as well. But you don't see them every day. Now that, Dave, that is sick. This is stuff you can't buy, man. This is just... I just love this, man. My Metal Gear Solid shelf is going to need an overhaul. There is no room on there as it is. I may have to start putting away standard games. Get somewhere else for them to go so I can get the cool stuff on show. Because I do have something else Metal Gear Solid coming soon. And that's going to take up a bit of room. So I do need to have a shake about. But Dave, mate, I am over the moon with that. That's mad how this video's ended. I didn't even know that was Metal Gear Solid. And we've had a bit of a Metal Gear Solid theme, haven't we? A game I bought, a gift off, well, a trade off Wayne, which is kind of a gift because it's a lot more valuable than the Days Gone Steelbook. And the stuff off Dave, man. I'm just speechless. What can I say? Thank you, everyone. I want to thank everyone who watches because I know it's only a little channel and it can be a bit boring and I don't go many places. When you look at bigger YouTubers who kind of do this full time or they only work part time, I don't know how it works, but they seem to have oodles of time to go off to these places and I don't. So I just want to thank you all for watching and sticking by me. Not saying like you're sticking by or picking sides or anything, but it's nice to know that you all support, you all watch the views. I've noticed my views creeping up now, which is nice. I'm on like, I average about 1,000 a video, which I wasn't doing. And it's not all about views. I don't do this all for views and money and making money. But it is nice. I know it's just hard to explain. When you put a video out, it is nice to see that people actually watch it. Because you do put a lot of effort in, you know. I do take time out of my day, sit here, chat nonsense. It is my passion. I love all this stuff. I love collecting stuff. I love buying stuff. And I love sharing it with you all guys, and we all get to have a chat. The Discord's great. We've got a great bunch of people in there now. I think we're on like 30 people in there now, maybe. It's great. We're having a bit of fun, a bit of banter. It's a really good atmosphere at the minute, good vibes. And I kind of like it how it is, and I don't want it to grow massive because when you get hundreds of people in there, it just gets lost. People's conversations get lost, and I just think it's a really good little community that I've got in there now. But yeah, I just want to say thank you all anyway, folks. But that being said, we do need to have a sort out. I've got some other bits here, but I'm going to save that for another video. That's just going to be its own little video. Because I've been asked, why do I show everything in one video? Wouldn't it make more sense to do loads of little videos so I'm not running out of content? Because I do mention sometimes I run out of ideas or I'm running out of content and whatever. So I'm going to try it. It might be a good idea. You know, sometimes I'll buy 3 collector's editions and show them all in one go. Maybe the videos drag on a bit and it gets a bit boring. So maybe if I just do shorter videos and just like, I got this collector's edition or I got this collector's edition. Do you know what I mean? Just an unboxing, cut it down to 10 minutes or something. Who knows? Let's try that out, see how it goes. Let me know in the comments what you think. But that was Daz Effect Gaming who mentioned that. So shout out to you, mate. Go check out his channel as well. He's a platinum trophy hunter by trade. He is absolutely destroying it. When you're looking at me, who is currently on 9, he is on, I think he's pushing 250, maybe 300. So yeah, he's into it in a big way. He's obviously been doing it a lot longer than me, but yeah, fair play to him. And yes, I am on 9, and my last platinum video I finished on 2. I have got a lot of editing to do, a lot of catching up on in that respect. But all going well. You should have just seen a video on Tuesday that was a platinum trophy video, and it should have had 3 extra in there. So as this goes out, I'm hoping to have had that video out. So from, you've seen 5, but I am sat at 9 at the moment. But that is that. I want to have a sort out here. I need to go through the whiteboard. Probably not going to be now. I'm going to shoot off for a bit, folks. It is Monday. I'm down Laura's Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I will probably continue this video Thursday. I do have a couple of more bits in the post, so maybe they'll come by then. Who knows? If not, they'll have to wait for another video. But I just want to show you something, what I'm thinking. So, this shelving, I'm not really that happy with it, if I'm honest. Now, I know I've done it all and whatever. It's just not, I'm just not feeling it. I don't want to lie. Yeah, I am thinking of moving all the games up. So, like I used to have. So, it's just games here. And then maybe getting the GTA a bit lower. I'm not really liking these empty shelves. I haven't really spent any time in here. I tell a lie. I've spent time in here. I've not spent any time in here organising and stuff. I moved the Resident Evil over to there just temporarily. I am running out of space rapid. So we do need to have a bit of a shift around. But yeah, I done all that when I done the bits and bobs, and nothing's been changed. I haven't done anything with it, so that needs sorting. I'm pretty happy with these. I am thinking of maybe getting the strategy guides on display as well for these. So, but like I said, this Metal Gear Solid one is going to need a big overhaul. I've got something pretty big coming. We have got, well, the PSP games are down the bottom there, so I've got those coming. I got a new one of those, I mean, to put away. And then we've got the figure and stuff, and the stuff that Dave's just got me. It all needs to be on display, and it all needs to look cool. So, I do need to figure out what I'm going to do with it all. But, yeah, that's the current Metal Gear display. But maybe these standard games can be put away. I don't know. I don't know. I need your help. But, like I said, I'll save that till Thursday. I will catch you all then. And yeah, that's about it. That's all I can say. I'll see you all Thursday. Cheerio. So I am back, YouTube. It is Thursday. Now, I know I said I was going to sort this room out. I don't think I'm going to bother, and I'll tell you why in a sec. But I picked the game up from Laura's, the one Laura picked up for me, In Sound Mind. I'm looking forward to playing that. I watched the trailer. It looks pretty sick. But in work as well, I was on my lunch, and I popped to another exchange shop, Derek's Exchange in Tredegar, and I picked up this Drive Club, the special edition. Now, we all know I only picked this up for the sleeve cover, but it doesn't look a bad driving game, actually. I had a quick look after I bought it on YouTube. The servers have been shut down, so you can't do the online stuff, but it still looks a pretty solid, like, arcade racer, so I'm going to give that a bash. £4, what do you want? Nice sleeve. And they had some Game Gear games. Now, they don't normally see Game Gear games, but they had about 4. And out of the 4, there was one that was on my list, and that is the Lucky Dime Donald Duck. So, more than happy to pick that one up. So, another one. That was £4 also. So, 2 games for £8. Now, I've got some parcels. I said I got some coming. One of them, so when I went to Cardiff, I traded in, like I said, Final Fantasy 16 and Illusion Island. I made an order off CEX for a game I need, and that has come today, which is nice. So we can get into this. And this is going to be a nice little addition to the collection, if I'm honest. Oh, in one. And the game in question is Metal Gear Solid, the graphic novel on PSP. Now, it's got a manual as well. Happy days. I was a bit worried because they've only ever had 2 in stock for the longest time, but there's 4 in stock now. And you always worry with CX, are they going to be complete? This one is. Let's just check the disc. That's good. To be honest, I don't know how people manage to scratch these, but some people do, believe it or not. So now I have every single Metal Gear Solid PSP game. So as far as I'm aware, on the PlayStation ecosystem, I have every single Metal Gear Solid game. And I have every PAL I'm talking about now, and PAL Collector's Edition, except for one. I am missing one Collector's Edition, which is the Metal Gear Rising Collector's Edition. I've got another parcel here. I don't know what this is. I can't remember, but we shall see. Oh, I know now. Just clicked. This will finish off another little subset. Oh, there's a note. Console, thanks for your custom and supporting our independent game retailer. Oh, there's a proper game shop. I'll read that in a sec. But we have Final Fantasy VII, the deluxe edition. Final Fantasy VII Remake, to be precise. So, I now own both of them, Remake and Rebirth. Bet your bottom dollar I will be pre-ordering the third installment, just to make sure I get that. Nice steelbook there. Another art book, which is nice. The game, and we have got a soundtrack, a mini soundtrack apparently, whatever that means. So yeah, that is nice. I'm going to try and get these displayed nicely on the shelf as well if I can, have them like front facing. I am running out of room, which I do need to talk to you about in a second. We have had, well, I've got two parcels. I don't know what order to do these because I'm excited for them both. Let's do, I won't do the pre-order, I will do this. So this is another eBay purchase. So something I've wanted a long time. It's on my list, on my whiteboard list. Prices vary. I did miss a deal on it about 6 months ago. I didn't have the cash and I thought, oh, I'll get it again. It'll be that price again. It's never been that price again. It went up in CX as well, which obviously hasn't helped situations. But we finally have it. This wasn't a bad price. I saw it. I had to wait for something before the money come in. And then I pulled the trigger and I was well happy with it. So, let's get this opened. To be honest, I probably should have saved this one to last. It's a bit more eye-catching. And I think I've just broke it. What a knob. I have. Surely I can fix that. It is the Metal Gear Rising Collector's Edition. Look at that. But I've just broke the plastic casing on it. So I'm going to have a look at maybe trying to fix that somehow. Oh, what a dick. What a dick. Right, so here is the box itself. This is the last one I need, I believe. So I've got the Metal Gear 1 one. I've got HD Collection, Collector's Edition. I've got Guns of the Patriots. I've got Metal Gear 5. And now I have this. So you get the game. I already have the game. So I'll do a condition check, see which one's the best, and then I will... This one's probably the best, actually, because the manual in there looks like it's never been opened. Nice. Yeah, so I'll probably keep this one, and mine will be either up for sale or I shall trade it in. But what you get with this one is a Raiden action figure. He's in like his something armor, I can't remember. Oh, white armor. That's easy to remember. So he's in his white armor set. Now that is a lot bigger than I thought it would be, so I'm well happy with that. I'm unsure whether I'm going to get this out and display the figure, or whether I am going to... Oh, you can change his hands, you can change his weapon, so you can have him with a gun, or you can change a mask. Quite a lot of cool stuff in there. So, yeah, I'm unsure if I'm going to display this. or I'm going to keep it boxed. I really don't know. Oh, what have I done now? See, folks, I don't deserve nice things because I rush everything and I end up bloody damaging stuff. Right, that's not damage that time, thank God. But yeah, this has been a want for a long time. Finally got it off the list. So like I said, that's as far as I know. Let me know in the comments. I'll have to do a little video of it all. But as far as I know, that is every Metal Gear, every collector's edition also. So that is cool. Even though this one's got broken plastic. What a knob. Right, so you can go there, sir. And my last purchase, this was a pre-order. Everyone I know who's pre-ordered it has got theirs today. I'm probably the last one to open it because I've been in work. I've been sorting tea out and stuff with the kids. Wow, it's bigger than I thought it'd be. And that is The Last of Us Complete Edition. Very nice, very nice. And it's got these shitty stickers on it. Right, I'm going to slice them for now, just for the video. I will try and peel them off at a later date. But that is a lot bigger than I thought it would be. I've not seen, you can get the big box for the first and second game individually, can't you? I've not seen those. So are they that sort of size as well? Because if they are, then it might be worth a pickup. Now that is nice. Look at that. The plaque there. Pause that if you want to read that, but that is nice. It's quite a weight to this. We then have the steelbook. Simple but effective. Do you have anything else? Yeah, there's a little slot there. Oh, that's a nice art book, isn't it? It's a comic graphic novel. That is sick. Normally, the comics are little crappy things, but it's a hardback one. Oh, do you know what? These are loads bigger than I thought they'd be. And they're like gold, like shimmering or golden, or I don't know how you would describe it. And then we have Ellie and Abby. Excuse me. A lot of people have said this isn't worth the price, but I'm actually pretty impressed with this. This is better than I thought it'd be. It's bigger and it's presented very well. Very well indeed. Like, look at that envelope, you know? I know it, Wayne, it's only an envelope, but I just like the way that some developers or whoever make these things put that little bit of pride into the display. Like, you could display that like that. How nice does that look? And I think when they do things like that, they're actually thinking of collectors. They're not just throwing stuff out for the sake of it. Yeah, I'm well happy with that. So I did say I was going to leave this till, I wish I left the other one to last, but that is actually a really nice piece. So I hate it when people call it pieces. A really nice game. Collector's edition. Anywho, there we are. That is it for this week, folks. That is all my purchases. I've spent all my money and now I'm going to drown in games and collector's editions. But like I was saying, I'm not going to sort those shelves out and all in today's video. Reason being, this video, I noticed after I recorded the bit on Monday, that alone was like 26 minutes. And I don't want these videos to be hours and hours and hours because people are going to lose interest. It's going to get boring. I don't want it. So I'm going to cut it there. I will, however... No, I won't. I was going to say I'll get the whiteboard, but that's going to take even more time. What I'll do, because it is currently Thursday, I'm going to chop my leg off with this. I have the gaming market, Bristol Gaming Market on Sunday. So the day after you're watching this, I'll be at the gaming market. That is going to be next Saturday's video, regardless. So what I'll try and do after the gaming market on Sunday, obviously I'll do a video of my pickups. So they'll all be here. Maybe Monday then, or Thursday, or whatever day I'm here. I'll have a good sort out in here, and I'll get that videoed for like a midweek video, hopefully. Because, yeah. Now, I've opened a load. I was going to, obviously you've noticed now, this week, I've done 2 separate videos of separate collector's editions. Laura said it would be a good idea to do that, and Daz Effect Gaming in the comments did. So I thought maybe I'll do that and just get a little bit more, like, rather than have one long video, I have 3 shorter videos. The reason I haven't done it with these is time and amount of videos. So at the minute, I've got a lot of content. So this is going to go out, and then I'm going to have the gaming market video. I'm going to have this tidying up room video. I've got another 1, 2, 3 platinum videos to put out, which I'm currently in the process of getting together. And then I do have a plan of going on some gaming tours or whatever. So I'm going to go to different game shops that I've never been to, and they're not going to be CXs. So that's something to look forward to. So they're going to be a couple of videos as well. So I do have quite a lot of content to go out in a minute. I just can't keep up with content making. Obviously I work full time. I cannot keep up with recording, editing. So I needed to just get these out of the way, show you guys what I've got, go to the gaming market, pick up some new bits, and then I need to sort out, because I am running out of space. I will talk to you about that in the next video, where, well, the next one's going to be whatever, I don't know. I'm getting confused now. Whenever I tidy this up, I will get the whiteboard out, we will go through it, and then we're going to talk about space, because there are a few collector's editions. I'm going to have to put the pause on, I think, for now, until we move house. Purely because I'm running out of room, and there are newer games coming out. For instance, Ghost of Yotai. I really want to get that collector's edition, so that needs a space. And if I get that, I'm going to need Ghost of Tsushima as well. So those are staying, but there's a few others on the list that may have to be paused until we move house. I'm rambling. I thank you all for watching. I appreciate all your support. Thank you for sticking this long. If you stuck it this long, put in the comments, Wayne's a dildo. I will see you all next time. As always, take care of yourselves, stay safe, and game on.
Big respect to the gamer, name of Wayne in his world PlayStation. Wayne's the same, and he's got love for the levels, high score or not. But for now, he'll show you why his collection's hot. Wayne's World! Game set!